Thomas did nothing wrong.
All right, anyways, before we talk about the ethics paper, let's at least talk about the lab. So lab 17, oh wait, this is the code. Lab 17 is just, hey, look everyone, please complete the code file sort stl post.cpp. Instructions are given there. You have 1 week. AKA, fix the CPP file.
Okay.
Because if you try and run it right now, or I can do make segfault, it actually doesn't even complete correctly. It's supposed to also print out certain values, which hopefully will be apparent once you start running it.
Okay.
So let me go and make clean, and we'll reopen this guy up.
Out of all things to fix, why is segfault?
What, you've never encountered one yet?
Oh, I
Oh, good. All right, first off, we have a student class, which has a student ID, a name, and then just, was that 10K data, just to give it some data. Don't worry about the data, that's just there to make the student object somewhat large. You can get the ID and set the ID. I notice I'm using a little different syntax right here. You can print it, and you can set the name, and you can get the name. First off, don't edit the student object. All right, good. Don't touch it. So I'm just going to start off with some basic IDs and names. I create a vector of integer. Use an insert out of the vector class to get the integers from the backup copy into the vector. Should be done in one insert call, but make a loop if you have to. AKA, get these numbers into that vector. All right? Hopefully y'all can do this. And I'm going to print it afterwards. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You okay?
It's like the 2 vectors. Okay.
Yeah, so you take the numbers in backup, you put them in vector. Okay, that's step 1. Oh, good, good, I'm glad. All right, next, sort the vector using STL sort. Okay, everyone, whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone with me? Okay, we're doing great. No, you use STL sort, and I can basically guarantee you they're not doing bubble. What's the point? Wow. All right, up here I create 10 students. Where do these 10 students reside in memory? Static, stack, or heap? Stack. Okay, great. Set them up. I print them unsorted. Now I want you to call sort using STL sort. You'll need a predicate function, aka you'll have to functionize it somehow.
Can you say that one more time?
Yeah.
About the predicate?
Predicate, remember in sort you passed in a function in order to set up a less than or greater than. You're going to have to write that, aka the predicate function.
Okay.
All right, print it back out. We did not discuss yet in class, but if you sort, let's say the problem with sorting, notice that when you swap inside of sort, you're creating a temporary variable, copying the contents over to a temporary variable, then you are copying all the contents over, and there's a lot of copying students over unnecessarily is what this comes down to. Let me go ahead and write swap up on the board so this makes some sense. So if you wanted to swap A and B, you might have temp equals A.
Where?
Nice.
First circle around 10.
You know, the last couple classes you've been really good about like just not going over it.
Yeah, that is 100% luck. Okay. So if these values are very large objects, that means it takes a long time to copy the contents of A over to temp, a long time to copy B over to A, and then a long time to copy temp back over to B. You understand why that would take a while? Because if they're large, there's a lot of copying the computer has to do. So instead, I'm not in the right place. Here we go. First, declare an array of pointers to a student, because a pointer has a fixed value. On these machines, 8 bytes. Student currently is over 10,000 bytes. Name it PS array, namely pointer student array. Initialize the elements so that they point to the correct contents of the S array. Okay, you have to think about that for a while. Then use the STL sort to sort the students in the pointer student array. So you need a new predicate because now you have student pointers, not students themselves. So now you're going to sort the new pointer student array. And then once you've done that, go ahead and uncomment this to print it out. And here's the tricky part. Now figure out how to sort the standard student array based on the results of the pointer student array. Notice that it's printing SArray afterwards, so you'll need to update that. You should be able to do this in O of n time. Maybe you need 2 functions, that's okay. But this should be done in O of n time as long as the 2 functions aren't nested. That's going to be the part you'll have to think about. I think we did that in another assignment, or at least I asked you. Now create another array of pointers to students that again point to the students in the S array. Then sort just the pointers in descending order and then print those out at the end. All right, so as you can see at the beginning, hopefully starts off easy and gets a little harder. Any questions? No questions yet? There is no autograder for this one. I have to do it manually.
Your favorite?
What?
Your favorite?
No. But you gotta learn the STL. Okay, great.